So it probably would have been too much for us to ask West Indies to be consistent 2 days in a row, right? For us to ask them to outplay India 2 days in a row. Probably wouldn't have been fair enough. Maybe it's not fair for us to ask them to outplay a team like India 2 days in a row. A team that is known to be consistent. And, you know, we are not really known to be consistent. And when you look at it, we did not have any miracle from Obed McCoy today or any of the other bowlers. We had Kyle Mayers, who put on some fireworks and was trying to work some miracle with the bat. But things didn't work out, my viewers and subscribers. And based on what I saw, it just needed, you know, we just needed to be a little bit more disciplined, and we probably would have gotten some more runs because, you know, seeing that we would have batted first. We had some fireworks at the top of the order there from Kyle Mayers, but we still fell short. You know, I don't want to say it's unlike us to win 2 games in a row, but it is what it is, especially 2 games in a row against a team like India. We would have seen us beating Bangladesh and thing, you know, in a row in the same format. But when you look at it in this context now, India, you know, they have quite a few good players, you know, so it probably would have been too much to ask for them to go and beat India in the second game. So from what I saw, as I said, you know, you just need to keep things a little bit tighter, get a little bit more discipline. And you know, 164 for 5 I think is what we got. Maybe we left about 20 runs out there. 20 more runs probably would have been enough. Maybe not, you know, because India chased it comfortably. You know, they didn't lose much wickets. It went down to the last over, but at the same time, they were in control of the game. They just probably did not want to take any unnecessary risk. Now, in that 164, Kyle Mayers stood out, getting 73 from 50. And we did a little live show before the game, prior to the game. Quite a few persons were ready to take him out of the opening position, and I was like saying, you know, let us give him some more time, man. He hasn't failed miserably trying to open in T20 cricket, so I don't really have an issue with him staying there and trying to get us in. You understand? I believe in traditional openers, but there's hardly anything about traditional about T20 cricket. So if we can get a man like Kyle Mayers to go up there, up the ante, make use of the power play, in my opinion, that would be good. And you know, the coach and the captain stuck with him. He went out there, as I said, got 73 from 50. Probably not as fast as how we would have wanted it. You know, we know when Kyle Mayers is in full flow, getting 73 wouldn't necessarily come from 50 balls. Probably would come from something like 40 or something like that balls. But it's good. It's good that he was able to get us off to a good start. And Brandon King at the top there also getting a score, but a start, but was unable to continue. He was able to pick up 20 from 20. Real slow, my viewers and subscribers. And when you are setting runs, you know, you definitely want to make as much as possible, because you don't know what the next team going to bring when they are chasing. Having said that, we would have seen on a couple of occasions where Brandon King would have used a couple of deliveries to basically get set, get himself into the game, and then he would have gone on. But you know, it didn't work out for him today, so he got dismissed for that even ball 20. Pooran and Hetmeyer, Pooran, he got 22 from 23. So that is a big struggle there from the captain. You know, looking to push things on, just wasn't able to come off today again. 23 from 22 in any form of cricket is not necessarily where you want to be. You understand, especially in a T20 game. Hetmeyer, he got run out for 20. He had 20 off 12 deliveries. I saw you know, a few of the deliveries when he was batting. As I said, I was in and out of the game, so I probably won't be able to give you a complete breakdown of all the scenarios that happened. But Hetmeyer had 20 from 12 deliveries, 2 sixes in the mix there. So you know, basically trying to work himself in form. We know that he wouldn't have played any international T20 cricket, I think, in the last 7 months. But having said that, you know, coming out of the IPL, one would expect that the form would carry over. So you know, we are looking forward to him getting some runs in the next game. As I said, you know, we want to keep the core of the team together. So the Poor and the Hetmeyer and the Obed McCoy, the Hussain, you know, all of these guys that are expected to be there for the next couple of years to come. We want them to get the opportunity, and not only get the opportunity, but they need to rise to the occasion. So that is basically how it went. Now, in terms of the bowling, Kumar, he had 2 for 35, so he was able to keep his thing down even when Kyle Mears was on the front foot. So that is basically how the batting went for us. Now, in terms of the chase, Yadav basically took the game away from us. He was unforgiving. Anything short and wide, he was punishing it. You understand? Alzari Joseph felt it. Everybody felt it basically. He got 76 from 44 deliveries. 76 from 44 is definitely good, especially when you're chasing a total like 130 odd, or 160 odd. That is definitely something that you would want one of the top batsmen to do, to go out there, to lead from the front, and to make the bulk of the runs, and then the other guys would just rally around. You understand? Now, Richard Pant, he had 33 from 26 deliveries not out. Basically stayed there to make sure that India was able to get across the line. So 33 of 26 delivery, very good. India getting to 165 for 3, 165 for 3. Basically cruising. As I said, it went down to the last delivery, the last over, but at the same time they were just being cautious, making sure that they didn't play any rash shots, similarly to how we would have seen some of the times when West Indies chasing. They just go ahead and play some rash shot and get out, even when we have things under control. So they stayed there and they did their thing. So in terms of the bowling, Akil Hussain, Jason Holler, and Dominic Drakes, who came in for Odin Smith, they all picked up a wicket each. They were pretty expensive though, my viewers and subscribers. The bowlers traveled. We know how St. Kitts is, Warner Park. We know how that ground is. It's not big. It's very small, my viewers and subscribers. So if the batsmen are able to get in, especially if the bowler is bowling with pace, then you can expect some runs. Now, Alzari Joseph, he gave away 39 runs. Mackay 34, Jason Holler 30, Dominic Drakes 33, and Akil Hussain 28. So Akil Hussain once again, doing his thing there, picking up a wicket and keeping his thing down. So that is how it went, my viewers, based on what I saw. I am definitely hoping that we can win the next game. That is how we can say now, when we are playing teams like these, each time we lose a game, we say we hope we can win the next game. When we lose games that are close against top teams, I am not that much upset. It's not that I am happy to lose, but when we lose without trying or without putting up a fight, I have an issue with it. One could say that the pitch was probably, I don't know if we should say it's a 160 pitch, because as I said, I personally believe we left a couple of runs out there. Quite a few of the batsmen went at a run a ball or less, so we could have gotten some more runs. But kudos to them, they were able to keep it tight, get India all the way down to the last over. The bowlers going to have to keep it a little bit tighter though. They won the bowling unit won the game for us in the first game, with Obed Mackay getting that 6 for 17. Today it wasn't so much, you understand. So the next one, we're definitely going to have to go on the front foot and try and see if we can secure victory and take it from there. But yeah, that is basically my little recap, my peeps, just giving you the scores. Mostly, as I said, I didn't watch the game in its entirety, so I am unable to break it down as much as I would want to do it. So you can just go ahead in the comment section, my peeps, and let me know if I left out anything. All right, my peeps, big up on yourself.